Hey, how are you doing? So, I'm experimenting with different kinds of enemies, and I had the idea of making a wall of death. And I'll show you what that looks like right now. So, start the game up. Um, to see the absolute chaos, let's do the last level. Right. So here we are. We're as normal, shooting shit. And let me introduce a wall of death. There we are. And so I had the problem with what if you wanted to shoot the correct canna and it was inside the wall. You know? So I was like, yeah. Well then I had it busting through. What I do like is these little bricks that I'm flying. I'm pretty happy about that. It also helped me figure out a problem that I was having, which was regarding the game just randomly crashing. And it wasn't randomly crashing, it just seemed like it was, but it really wasn't randomly crashing. What was happening was, so as you can tell, when I shoot my bullets, they appear in front of me. They literally spawn right in front of my ship at a certain distance. And the way I found this out is when I introduced a wall of death, and I was right up close to it, like this, it blew through all of it. Now my game logic is such that when an object intersects with another object, say my bullet and something else, what happens is usually you would expect that to happen between two things. So when two things intersect, the logic is destroy the thing that I shot and destroy my bullet. Well, if on the same frame my bullet goes through 4 objects, it's going to destroy that first object because it iterates through a loop. It's going to destroy that first object, and then it's going to destroy the bullet. Then it's going to destroy the second object, and then it's going to destroy the bullet again, and then again. And so that was where my errors were coming from, which was interesting. So my solution to that, which is not a solution, I'm aware of this, but it is a solution, is, so let me go to, where is the collision logic? Shrink this down. So let's say my bullet, so play a projectile, my bullet goes through 4 wall segments at once, which is where I discovered that this was the problem. So for each bullet in the array of bullets, we then check for all the wall segments that it has collided with. Well, for all the wall segments, we check to see if it's collided with them. And if it's true, which it is for all 4 cases, then the wall segment will pop off the array at the current index. The bullet will pop off the array at the current index. And then it'll run through. Then it'll go check the next one. Well, we're in the same frame still. So it will check and it will try to pop the bullet again. And of course, the bullet's already been popped. So I threw in a try and accept. And I know it's... I should come up with a better way of doing this. But try to pop the bullet. If you can't, don't worry about it. That's basically what I put. So yeah. So that's the interesting thing I learned there. So I just started throwing those exceptions on freaking everything. So if we accidentally collide with more than 2 canna at one point, it can happen. Yeah, same thing there. So I've actually managed to get rid of a random crash. But the focus is on the wall of death, which I like that sound effect, and I like the bricks. And I like that you have to like shoot at it. You know, the thing is though, is that I don't know how practical this thing is. It was fun building it. I'll have to rethink this. I don't know, it gets in the way of the game. To where like I have to make allowances, like making those correct Kana just blast through them. And then, yeah, then it's like, oh look, there's a hole already. And then I was like, well, you know what? The big laser should really shoot through it too. So there it goes. And then, you know, we have the cameo appearances of blasting through it. And I guess it, you can shoot it for points, maybe? Or you could just avoid it. Like, it's just an obstacle. So, I don't know. Tell me what you think. Leave me a comment. Say how you would have done things differently. Anyway, that's my update on the Wall of Death that I've been experimenting with. There's bricks. I'll explain how I did those bricks in a different video. Bye!